Time for oat milk, almond milk, rice milk,
Everything.
whatever the fuck
Rice
abomination
milk.
that is.
Everything that
like
science
when
has
my
come up
partner
with.
told me about it, I was like, there's no way you guys are actually drinking rice milk. Because that's just like, you just wash rice water.
Is that what it is?
It's
No.
basically like simplified, yeah. But like like when you wash rice,
Yeah.
and that murky water, like imagine just drinking that.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
No.
Okay,
no.
my question. Hey guys, welcome back to Gaslight and Giggles. I'm Zuff. That's Stickie. And we're just going to jump straight into the topic. Hope you enjoy. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Cold open.
Cold open. Right, I go first.
I can never hear it. Where's my... Let's see if you can hear mine.
I heard the bop.
Bop.
But
When I
not-
bopped it, yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Oh, that's
So-
sassy.
For this week, I wanted to jump into something kind of juicy.
Okay.
Well, I've been going down a rabbit hole of Reddit recently, right?
Yeah.
So, first I just want to do confessions on YouTube, on Reddit
Okay.
confession, right?
Okay, go ahead.
So, the first one's nasty. Okay. I made my boyfriend throw up. All right.
Okay.
I have IBS. I've had IBS my whole life. Had colonoscopies and such to check for other things, but nope. I've just wild bowels. I was the only child out of a family of 6 to be banned from farting in the car on family road trips. Most of the time I try to avoid foods that upset my stomach, and often I get an upset stomach for seemingly no reason. Or just because I'm stressed. Pretty much, as the title says, my boyfriend of 1 year has been getting increasingly sick from my rancid, eye-watering farts. And today, we were cuddling in bed, and I relaxed a little too much and ended up in him leaning over the side of the bed, vomiting on the carpet. Worst part is he's not even the first boyfriend to get sick from my farts. My first boyfriend I had for 4.5 years used to yell at me in anger, please stop fucking farting because it smells so bad, and the volume and frequency is unlike anyone I've ever met before. Many people have actually expressed concern for my health when they smell my farts because they say it smells like something died in my ass, considering sewing up my asshole at this point. Now,
Oh my god.
I have personal experience with this.
Okay.
But I'm the boyfriend getting attacked. Like, my partner, before we knew that she was lactose intolerant, was just testing the systems, And it was years and years of her just not being able to have any dairy or like having dairy, and it's like, oh, I feel sick, but I don't know why. I don't know why we never put it together, to be honest. It was pretty...
Never put the 2 and 2 together.
No, it was pretty obvious. Right?
Oh, why am I farting after eating a cheeseburger?
Yeah,
I wonder.
It wasn't even farting. It was just I feel bad. Like I feel icky,
Yeah.
And then we figured out that it might be lactose intolerance.
Mm-hmm.
And she was told by someone, fuck that person, whoever it is, that some lactose intolerant people have like a threshold. You can eat up to this amount of cheese or milk or whatever, and then you go over that, it's gonna fuck you over.
Yeah.
So she wanted to find out. She wanted to, not me. I don't want to find out. She wanted to find out what that threshold
Oh
was.
my god.
One day, sitting in bed, literally, like, lets one rip, silent but deadly. And
Oh, no.
I mean, I was reaching, like hard.
Oh shit.
And I sympathize with the boyfriend in this. Like, it's just next level. Like, I can't express to you what kind of feeling. My eyes were watering, dude. Like, they were burning. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, from the post on surface level, like the boyfriend of 4 years.
That's a long time.
That's a very long time. Like, I'm sure there's other factors involved, but if we just look at the surface level of things, it's just like, damn, bro.
He's going through it, dude.
You need a man that can take it. Like,
but you broke him. You broke him over years of abuse.
I know.
There's only so much a man can take.
Oh my god. But it's just like, so what did she say? She was like, talk to a doctor about it, right?
No, everyone's just like, you need to go see someone. But
I
she's like,
think
she's
so,
had
yeah.
she's had colonoscopy. She's had the checks done. Nothing wrong. I bet you it's lactose intolerant. Like,
Pretty sure she didn't mention it, so I'm pretty sure it's lactose intolerant.
she said
Maybe cut down on
IBS.
the dairy. Yeah.
So I reckon it's
Oh,
just it's mixing up. It's mixing up there.
No more milk, no more skim milk, no butter, no
Here's the
cream,
thing,
no
right?
ice cream.
About lactose intolerant milk, like lactose free milk.
Free,
It's
yeah.
not lactose free. It just has the enzyme put into the milk
Yeah.
that people are lacking. So
Yeah.
you're still eating it. So if you're like still like super sensitive, you're gonna be like letting loose.
Yeah. Time for oat milk, almond milk, rice milk,
Everything.
whatever the fuck
Rice milk,
abomination
yeah,
that is.
Everything that
You know, like
science
when my
has come up
partner
with.
told me about it, I was like, there's no way you guys are actually drinking rice milk. Because that's just like, you just wash rice water.
Is
Like,
that what
what
it is?
It's
No.
basically like simplified, yeah. But like, you know, like when you wash rice
Yeah.
and that murky water, like imagine just
Nasty,
drinking
nasty.
that.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
no.
Okay,
no.
my question is, how do you make
It's
almond
on the
milk?
bottom shelf as well, so that you know that it's not like good selling.
Oh. I don't understand how almond milk is made, dude. Do they just like mash up almonds and mix it
They
with
milk
water?
the almonds.
How?
They milk the
How
almond.
do you milk an almond?
You milk the almond titties.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Just
these
the
little
almond
microscopic,
titties.
yeah, these little microscopic titties that you just little squeeze.
yeah. Some dude in a lab just.
Yeah. No, but I mean, most of the nut milk. That sounds so wrong. It's just water.
Nut milk. Hey, we know how much you love coconut milk. You know.
Moving on.
Throwback.
Going to
Right. So
Right. Yes.
that was the one confession. I found another one,
Mhm.
and it's kind of interesting. I think we talked about AI recently, right? Oh, we did. We talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
AI in the
We
last
did, we
episode,
did.
about
Yeah.
AI music. But this one is such a short confession. But I was like, I want to talk about it. It's I use ChatGPT daily by telling it to pretend to be my friend and have a conversation with me because I have no one else to speak to. I'm just really lonely, maybe a bit embarrassed, but that's what it has come to. I'm guessing I'm just missing having close friends, someone to speak and laugh with and cry with, etc. And I was like,
That is just so
damn.
sad. Like,
but it's kind of like the natural progression of what AI would be.
yeah, it's like that. How that one chick used AI to imitate her voice to talk to her clients. You know, and her clients like think it's her. Like, to some certain degree, it will, you know, be that robot best friend
Yeah.
that
But
you need. Like,
it's
but
bound to
my
happen,
dude,
right?
get out more, I'd say. Like,
But, like,
normally,
everyone-
like,
yeah.
you know, like when you're an adult, it's harder to find friends, to make friends, for sure. But if you go to a certain place, a certain time, for like almost every single day, become a regular somewhere, you're bound to make friends. Like, if
Like,
you just
do
show
you
your
not have a
face
job?
somewhere frequently, you will make friends.
Yeah.
Unless you're a weird size, like, psychopath
Hey, this is also
that
coming from the
murders
person
people
who doesn't want to do
behind
an
the doors.
This comes from you. You don't want to do an in-person podcast because you don't like people.
I know, but you know, like, behind the screen.
Yeah. It's
But
that's fine to say
that's-
behind the screen.
Yeah, but that's why people have so many Discord friends.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this is a whole.
I mean, most of the time it's like distance as well, but
yeah, I don't know. Discord friends for me, I think we've talked about it. It just doesn't have that same. It doesn't hit the same as like.
yeah, but that's
in-person
because
ones.
you also have in-person friends. For
That's
people who
true.
never experience in-person friends, that's gonna be the only form of friendships they ever know. You know,
Yeah, no, but
and
like,
and it's
it just
it's
seems so
like-
fleeting, you know.
yeah, it's like in normal societal norms, it's odd, you know, but it's sad and like wishing you the best type shit. But
I just
you
feel
know,
like
you just
Discord and Reddit are just like it eventually devolves into like degeneracy. You know what I mean? Like every Discord
Mhm.
channel I've ever been in eventually burns to some way. Like
Even
it
our
just
our
dies.
streamer friends.
exactly, they just all those Discords just die, and like eventually you just have to find a whole new bunch of friends. But I guess that happens in real life. Like you change jobs or you finish uni.
You move out. Yeah.
I guess
your friends change all the time. So
it's just accelerated with Discord. I don't know. Yeah. That was my 2 confessions of the day. I want to bring in some more confession things because I find them hilarious.
Fun. Yeah. That's fucking funny. That's great. How about you? You got any confessions?
Not that I want to put online. I don't know. What's is there any confessions you want to put?
No.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's too early in the career.
It's been on blast.
Yeah. True.
Clip as well where with that, right? I showed my partner that clip and he's like, I am so glad it was caught on camera. This is what I have to deal with almost every fucking day. And now everyone knows what I have to deal with.
What? That you don't seriously? Think before you speak?
No, not that. It's the cursed one where I'm clumsy.
The cursed one.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, because I walk into walls all the time.
What do you mean?
I slip.
It's not an RNG game thing. It doesn't just spawn in front of you, dude. It stays there.
I don't know, dude. I walk into walls like corners, okay?
Corners?
Like I always shoulder check my walls.
Shoulder check?
I do that
with your
every day.
I
turn and I go, fucking bitch, what you looking at?
Box them back in.
Yeah, fuck. Put a hole in the wall. Like, that's what you fucking get standing there all day.
Yeah. White as fuck. Can't be racist. It's a white wall, you know?
Thick as a fucking wall, bro.
Yo.
Get thinner skin.
Is it racist if you punch a black wall?
What? Why is this a race thing?
It's
an inanimate object.
No, it's not. It has feelings. It's a house. You should treat your house with care and love.
I identify as a house. You can come in me whenever you want.
Oh.
No.
You never think about what you're saying.
Okay.
Look, if someone can identify as a wolf or a bridge, they can definitely identify as a house. Do you know there's people that identify as bridges, right? There's a lady who also married a bridge and then has sex
there's a lady that married her zombie doll.
What? What do you mean zombie doll?
So it's like a
Chucky doll?
It's like the size of a Chucky, but it's like a mannequin doll that is like a zombie. So, like Walking Dead type zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. And she just marries it. She says, because she's been in so much childhood trauma, that doll has been like kind of there with her. So she has this emotional connection with it. And so she married it.
Just, cool. Let me just go fuck my blanket real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's those types of things that just odd to me, obviously, but like, because it's not normal.
Yeah, but
it makes sense if you've gone through like a shitload of trauma.
Yeah,
you're just gonna have this weird attachment to something random,
Something, for sure.
But
should we go through our list?
Well, I was like, seeing as how I brought up race, let's just watch this first clip together.
Okay.
Happy AAPI Heritage Month. This is who I'd recast in Harry Potter if everybody was Asian. You're just going to have to imagine that these people are British and that they're the correct age. Let's start with Harry Potter himself. This one I think is obvious. It's going to be Dev Patel. Look at his hair. This man radiates Harry Potter vibes. He's too old now, but a young Dev Patel? Nothing but respect for my Harry Potter. Ron, of course, is going to be Jacob Batalon. He basically played Ron in Spider-Man, so we know he can do it.
I can see that,
Dumbledore, the man, the myth, the legend, James Hong. If you think there's a man out there that would be a better Dumbledore, I respect your opinion, but it's wrong. Michelle Yeoh has every single McGonagall vibe. I want to see this woman.
I wish I see that actually.
Yeah, that would be good.
You guys had to have seen this one coming. It is Sir Keanu Reeves. And this is specifically for a movie, Alan Rickman Snape vibes. All right, the most important casting of them all, Cho Chang will be played by Scarlett Johansson.
But it has to be. She has to take all of the Asian roles that have ever existed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like
Mm.
I just came across it in YouTube, just like shorts, and I was like,
That's
yo,
great.
and
I mean, like, like that, many people would be so mad about that
but
because
it's
they've
true.
replaced white people with Asians. And then, like, you look at Cleopatra, that is, based on a real
But even
person.
like Ghost in the Shell, right? Like literally, Scarlett Johansson
Scarlett
took
Johansson
the role
was in,
from like an Asian person, right?
Yeah.
I think she's played like every other race. She's basically Ariana Grande, but like in movies.
She's a great actress, but you can't say no to things.
you definitely can't say no to things.
Yeah.
But they never do.
White people shit walking through graveyards. Was that you or me?
That was me, but it sounded like something.
Okay, because that sounds like something I would write.
Like, okay, so I was having this discussion, right? I was like, okay, this is 50% you, right? So I need to get your opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
But like, my partner was talking to some of her friends at work, and some of the friends come from a similar background to me, and they're just talking about kind of shit they would do for fun. And my partner decided to ask, hey, would you ever walk through like a graveyard just for funsies?
Yeah.
Middle of the day, middle of the night, whatever. I have always been of the opinion of like, fuck that. I used to be the type to, for whatever reason, hold my breath if we're driving past a graveyard. Right?
I used to do that when I was younger.
Yeah, I did that shit into like my 20s. Okay, like,
oh my god,
did not stop. I hate that shit. This guy at work was just like, no, that's insane. Why would you walk through a graveyard? And I was like, yes, this makes sense to me because it's some white people shit. Like, I feel like going through literally graveyards in the middle of the night for fun is not. No person from like an ethnic background is doing that shit.
Yeah, like, I feel like the horror movies portray how each race would react pretty accurately.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
There's a knock on the door on like the door with a killer out there. Who are you? Do you need help? Like fuck that.
But this is what I mean.
Fucking run.
You're half and half, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know what side of you it sits on this. Do you go through the graveyard? Or are you the type to just stay out of it?
I'd stay out of it. I'm more Asian in this regard.
I guess that makes sense because you grew up in Thailand.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know who I heard it from. I don't think it was my mom. But they're like, oh, I think it was my brother and his friends. So it was like kind of bullshit anyways.
Yeah.
We like, I used to go with my brother at like this little village. And there's like a graveyard.
Yeah.
In the village, and there's one road that goes like in front of it.
Yeah.
So like if you're gonna go from A to B in like this tiny ass town, you have to pass it at one point, right? So they'll be like, if you don't want the ghost to know you're here, you need to hold your breath so they think you're one of them. And so what we would all do, we'll hold our breath and fucking run past it until we're safe.
Yeah.
But imagine holding your breath and running. How hard was that to do?
Like, it's all those like superstitial things from like, because I grew up in like a religious kind of family, right? So you just be like, there's things that they used to tell you of like, when the veil of between like our world and the other world is like low, right? Like at 1 o'clock in the morning, you are never ever allowed to stand or piss underneath a tree. Because that is when you that's how you get possessed.
In Thailand, it's more like don't do that just because in case there's like a spirit in that tree, they will haunt you.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
There's those type of tales in Thailand where it's like don't clip your nails or cut your nails past 12 because the ghost will come and take it. Don't smash your utensils to the bowls or like chopsticks to the bowl, or because that's a way to call spirits to come eat with you. Like there's plenty more things, but those ones are like what was pretty prominent.
Do you still believe any of those things? Do you still practice any of that?
No, because like it's kind of like, why would you bang your utensils to your plate anyways? And like, why would you clip your
I
nails
eat with
in
my
the
hands
dark?
anyways.
You know, like I feel like those were made up like just for kids not to do, because clipping your nails in the dark, you'll probably cut yourself.
But here's like,
and why would you want to hear a kid bashing their utensils to their balls?
true.
That's annoying, right?
Yeah.
If you
It's
don't
like
scare the shit out of them, they will
Santa
keep doing it.
Yeah. It's like Santa's just there to help kids behave. Right?
Yeah.
And like the tooth
but we're
fairy's
just more
there.
scary. That's all.
Actually, I don't understand why the tooth fairies. What's the benefit of the tooth fairy to parents?
I think it's just another thing to. Yeah, I think it's just another thing to add on to like a childhood, just to make it a little bit,
magical.
Magical, yeah.
Yeah.
Like pretend, things are real when they're not, or I don't know.
Just cover all the trauma with fairy tales.
Yeah. Have you seen the Apple's VR headset?
I have, and I
Do you
want
know
your
how much
opinion
it
on
is?
it first.
Do you know how much?
No,
it
I don't
is?
know how much it is. No.
US dollars, 3,400.
Oh my god, what's that? Like
35
$5
actually. It's
Australian?
It's 3,499 US dollars, which is, let me do.
It's gotta be about $5,000, right?
3,499 USD to AUD. It is $5,163.
See that? I just did it in my head, basically.
So
That's a lot.
$5,000 for a VR headset.
I'll say this. Number one is
People
Apple.
will now be walking around with the headset and like the metaverse.
It's just like, you know how people have like Gucci bags and like, fucking, I don't know, high
materialistic.
brand. Yeah. Fucking Supreme shirts just because they know it's like, they're probably just going to walk around with fucking the Apple VR just as a status symbol, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Number one, it's Apple, so you have to expect it to be fucking more expensive than any other thing. But I did watch like the presentation on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it does do something way better, at least from what they're saying, than anything else. Like, no controllers, all hand gestures, internal eye tracking. So instead of needing to like use a mouse, you just look at like a menu item and it snaps to it because it knows exactly where your eyes are looking.
That's
right?
pretty damn good.
And then you just do this to click. And then you can scroll by like going like this. And you can scroll through pages and stuff.
That reminds me of the watch that has like things on it, and you just go and like.
Oh yeah. That's way you back. Holy shit! I haven't.
Yeah.
But like
it's like implementing that into a VR headset.
It's got like also like you can take video and photo with it.
Yeah.
So like you don't want to be this guy, but you can be the guy at the family table, like videoing everyone's birthday shit. You know what I mean? It also has like 3D scan of the area.
Mm-hmm.
So when you take a video, it has like proper depth perception. And
I feel like it's probably going to be used more in the professional fields than personal. Like I can see so many creepy things happening with this in like personal fields,
Look,
but like professional fields, you can do so many things with it. Like that's
if I've learned anything from technology in my years of growing up, is any technology, no matter what it is,
badly.
Will be used for porn eventually. Yeah. And
imagine the 3D fucking modeling VR.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know the VR porn will be like a next level.
Yeah, next level for sure.
Next cyberpunk, here we come.
Oh my, cyberpunk the porno. But here's the other thing. Like it's got like passive like eye kind of thing as well, which is kind of interesting. Like it takes a video of like your eyes and like projects it to like this other screen, which is kind of interesting. I don't see the benefit of it, but like there's some really cool things. Like if you just look at your MacBook, you can project it up to like another screen and like make it larger, and it's got a bunch of cool like Apple ecosystem integrated things, but it is $3,500. So
it is expensive.
I would much rather just buy a MacBook Pro.
Like how I bought this.
What is that?
It's a Apple AirPod Max.
Oh yeah.
AirPod Pro for $12.
That's right. Where'd you get it from?
Temu. It's a new Chinese MacBook
I was like,
shop.
I don't know why, but it's not been advertised.
It works
to me yet.
amazing.
Does it auto connect to your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Once you connect it once, it auto connects. It doesn't
Oh, but
have
you
that
have an
Apple
Apple phone.
feature. Yeah, it doesn't have the Apple feature where it's like, showing up like Apple
Oh,
iPhone.
it's
Blah, blah,
legitimate
blah, blah,
Apple.
blah.
Yeah. But it's
But no,
like
it's just
auto connect and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Bluetooth. You press connect, and it's always connected.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, dude. It's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be happy to see like the second or third generation of the headsets where they're like way
for
better
sure.
quality and way lower price.
Probably not with the price. I don't feel like it's gonna be any cheaper.
I think it would be because they'll be able to like they'll make different tiers of it. I reckon they'll have like entry level tier,
Like the iPhones.
or like the iPad, like Air versus like like MacBook Air, MacBook and MacBook Pro. You'll have the Vision Air, Vision Normal, and Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Vision Air you just can game on it. Vision Pro you can live a whole second life in that shit.
It's like the 3 tiers of Patreon subscriptions of what you can get.
Starter, standard, and pro, and then you've got the insane tier where it's $180,000.
Yeah,
we still have to create that one.
Who wants to do that?
Oh my gosh!
Do you want a sugar daddy?
Would I have a sugar daddy?
Yeah, someone be yourself sugar daddy so they can pay $18,000 a month.
If someone paid you $18,000 a month, would you let them be your sugar daddy? If
I don't have to do any sexual things,
no, I was gonna say like sex once a month, maybe chat with them every now and then, and like go on a date with them like once a month or something like that. No one else finds out. No one else finds out though.
The thing is that the only thing that bothers me is the sexual stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind, just going for dinner once a week.
Who's gonna pay you $18,000 a month for dinner?
Constant text. You'd be surprised. Some people are just lonely.
I know, but that lonely?
Money doesn't always buy you happiness if you're mega rich.
Yeah, true, but like $18,000. I don't know.
Oh, I've seen it happen. You can't question it. It does happen.
But
dude.
I don't think it happens without sex. I think all those arrangements, like especially like that kind of price range of sugar daddy.
I mean, from what I was told, with this person, the sugar daddy has 3 sugar babies, and they each provide different like benefits to him. So like what this person told me was that they only had to go for dinner like a couple times a week and just chat. Like no sexual favors at all. Like this dude just wants to take care of people. Like that's his thing. Like he just wants to take care of girls.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like he just wants a kid. Honestly, if you just have a daughter, that's more
I guess
expensive.
why not just adopt a daughter then? Like at that.
I know.
At that expense, like how much are they? Do you know how much they're making?
They get paid. This is in Thai baht, right?
Yeah. Let's do the conversion.
So I think they got 20K a month. So
20K Thai baht?
Yeah. So compared to Australian dollars, it's gonna be barely anything.
That's $853 US a month.
Yeah. But like in Thailand, like that's plenty, right? So 20K a month.
Yeah.
With nothing. But then if you go out for dinners, he'll give you an extra 5K for each dinner.
For each dinner? You're getting a dinner once a week at least.
So you get free dinner and you also get paid to eat dinner.
Damn, this must be one lonely motherfucker, dude. Holy shit.
He got 2 other as well, so it's like...
So he's probably forking out like 60
and got a wife too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Damn, the wife must be living it up though if he can afford that much on like everyone else.
But I mean, to be fair, I also know another person who I can't name names and I can't say anything too specific. Let's say he got a wife, got shit ton of money, got power, has a girlfriend, wife and girlfriend likes each other. Girlfriend is now pregnant. Wife is like happy because she's gonna have a little baby running around the house as well, and so she won't be lonely too. Damn. So like, it works out. Yeah,
but then there's the other flip side where it's like the wife doesn't know.
There's
a baby pops out of nowhere.
Yeah. There's two sides of this whole situation, obviously.
Oh, I thought you said this whole situation. You said whole, but I heard this whole situation. I was like, that's brutal, dude.
Oh, bro, I don't think you understand how people with money and power work.
Oh, I do. I understand how that works, but I just mean like.
I mean, okay. Let's say you got a partner and they make multi-millions, and they go, "I'll give you $500K a month or a year. Will you let me fuck like another person once a month, once a week?"
If I'm getting $500K,
I mean, like if I had if I was a different person, and this like dude from Dubai goes, "I want you as my wife. I have 5 other wives. I'll give you whatever you want."
Yeah.
Like I'll give not even a limit. I'll give you whatever the fuck you want. I'll be like,
yeah. Why not?
I'll consider it.
That's it. Just
let me pack my bags first.
Oh, by the way, can you buy me something to pack my bags into?
Yeah.
That's the first test.
Give me like 3 Louis Vuitton suitcases first. Oh my god.
And first class tickets to Dubai, and then we'll chat.
Yeah. Give me 10 camels, and then we'll talk about it.
Why camels? What are you gonna do with camels, dude?
No, I just want to have that power too. Oh, give me 5, 10 fucking camels.
The power and money has already corrupted you. You don't even have it yet. It's imaginary, and you're already going this far.
Oh my god.
All right, I need to know what's happening with this whole GeorgeNotFound. Number one, explain who GeorgeNotFound is.
Okay, so
and then go further.
There's a situation that happened recently with GeorgeNotFound. So GeorgeNotFound is a Minecraft YouTuber, right?
Okay, this is the only type of YouTuber that you watch apparently, but okay.
But friends with Dream. You know who Dream is?
Yeah, I know who Dream is.
Yeah. So, and you know who Technoblade is, right?
No.
Okay, so Technoblade is also another Minecraft YouTuber. He, I won't say recent, but he died recently from cancer.
I think I heard about that. Like just through periphery.
So
stuff,
to sum it up, he passed away from cancer, and his dad posted his recorded video of him saying goodbye to his fans, and if you're listening to this, watching this, I'm dead, basically. Yeah. So that's a very, very quick summary that doesn't do justice to what he's been through.
Yeah.
But so last week, or I think a week and a half ago, there was this charity event going on with the Minecraft community. So all the Minecraft streamers, YouTubers, content creator came to raise funds for Technoblade's charity, right? Yeah. So Technoblade's dad was also on there playing and was in voice chat with everyone, right? So the point, everyone was joking throughout because it's still Minecraft. Everyone's trying to have fun. Mm-hmm. But the point where it became disrespectful is that GeorgeNotFound, during a speech, by Technoblade's dad, right? He went on the soundboard and did the air horn. So everyone just in the reaction, you can tell that the tension was just boom,
just cut
right?
silent.
Yeah. So everyone went George, don't do that. What are you doing? Don't do that. So, okay, let me pull up the summary I had. So, like while the live stream was not exactly a serious affair, right? Like many other other streamers, mind you, are also joking.
Yeah.
But GeorgeNotFound is constantly using his soundboard to like annoy and be funny and be cool, but it's so annoying that other people, like, you can hear other people's tone that like they're getting fed up, right?
Yeah.
And so he was interrupting Technoblade's father's speech and making joke during the whole charity event. But like, I can see that it's not everyone's joking about. Him making joke is just being with everyone. But the fact that Tommy Innit, also another big Minecraft streamer, he's known for making these type of jokes.
Yeah.
But in this moment, he even said, George, that's not cool type shit.
Yeah,
that's too far, So like if Tommy Innit, a jokester, saying you shouldn't have done that, you fucked up.
Then you really
right?
fucked up. Yeah.
You fucked up. And it just shows how immature George is in the situation.
Yeah.
Because, someone who normally jokes about this thing isn't joking about it.
Yeah.
But there is people who are defending George, saying it's all part of an act. Because everyone else was like laughing after they're like, George, but then like, to me, I can see it as like, laughing like, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, it's like that awkward laugh
like,
that you do when you're like, I don't know how to react. Yeah,
that's how I see the laugh when I looked at the other people's stream. But people are defending, saying, oh, they're also laughing, so it's actually a joke. But right, more to this is that there's a clip of George's stream looking through all the donations and looking at the total amount and going, look at all this money. Imagine if it all went to me instead. Regarding the charity donations. Yeah, he said that. And it's just like, bruh. There are some things you can joke about to a certain point, but you can't take it too much.
Because like that's the thing, like I feel like Twitch and like I guess Kick now and all that are probably rife with like a bunch of people just taking their viewers for advantage, like and for granted, sorry, not for advantage, but and like banking stuff. Like we know it even happened in the Australian like OCE community, right? Like for Apex, like there was a guy who said, "Yep, all this money is for charity." Raised all this money out, I don't know, $1,500, whatever it was, maybe more. And then it came out that he hadn't like given that money. And it took like the community pressuring him to be like, yeah, fine, no, I fucking did it finally. And then he's like mad that everyone's like, nah, that's not cool. And they just like stopped supporting him and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, I made it up. I did the right thing. I paid the money back. I was in a tough place. But it's like, that money was never yours to like.
Yeah, bro. You shouldn't. It's not money you can borrow or take.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I just want to give credit to Pocket, the YouTube creator. He summed the whole thing up pretty good. Like he tried to show both sides. So that was where I got the summary from. So I want you to also see some of this, right? So from his YouTube, I also took like, someone tweeted, does anyone realize how much of a piece of shit GeorgeNotFound is? He played sounds during Techno Dad's speech. He looked at cancer funds and said, imagine all this money went to me instead.
Yeah.
And he was just overall annoying during the charity event.
Do you think he was jealous that the attention wasn't on him?
The thing is that I feel like GeorgeNotFound, he is somewhat chronically online, so he doesn't realize a lot of the things he says for content is not acceptable
in like a
real
more
life.
serious situation. Yeah.
Because there was this podcast that George and Sapnap was on. Sapnap was another YouTube creator, Minecraft, and they're roommates, right? Sapnap basically said if he wasn't best friends, like he wouldn't be friends with George because he's such a shit person.
Wait, but they're best friends?
Yeah.
That's weird, dude. Like
Sam
that
even said
friend.
he even said George Not Found's George Not Found says a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
And I wonder what that type of fucked up shit you can say behind
Off
closed
camera,
doors,
yeah.
off camera with your friend, and you're also chronically online. So, you know.
It's probably next level, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so, like, on top of that whole, like, thing, so was there any more quotes from the thing that you wanted to?
Yeah, so Casabu from Reddit.
Yeah.
Casabo, _BO from Reddit says, I mean, yeah, in many ways it looked pretty bad. People have a right to be uncomfortable with his behavior if they want, but the stream wasn't for being super serious and only feel sad about Techno's death. It was a celebration of Techno's life while raising money. Everyone in the stream was joking around and laughing afterwards. That's the thing about that annoys me the most about this is that everyone is twisting Tommy's and everyone else's words and conveying it as though people were actually mad at George. You can clearly tell by their tone that they were being sarcastic. George definitely doesn't deserve being called a disgusting human being, and he definitely doesn't deserve death threats he's been receiving. I'll bet they definitely only came from 12-year-olds, so he doesn't have much to worry about.
Yeah.
And also keep in mind, George isn't very good with emotions, so humor is all that comes out, really. So this is someone who supports George, right?
Yeah.
But what is kind of poking at me is that there's, I forgot what it was, but he did something else. During that whole here we go. During that whole commotion, right?
Yeah.
I forgot who it was that said it, but they're like, George, how much did you donate to this charity event? And George just went silent.
Oh, and he didn't donate anything?
So allegedly he didn't donate anything. And the dude who said that also said, you told me before the stream that you're not gonna donate any money.
Oh, so it's calling him out.
So it was calling him out, but you can barely hear it, you know?
Oh, he like whispered it.
But someone did pick it up.
Someone always picks it up.
I have the video, the short clip here. I think it's a 50-second clip.
George.
This is for charity, George.
George of the jungle.
George, this is a charity event.
Come
If
on,
you want to
George.
ruin it,
True.
that's
Oh,
cool,
it
but...
I
didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
George, come on,
George, I'd really... Come on, man. George, so how much have you donated? Given you're like a, multi-billionaire.
Wait.
Not a lot of sounds now, George.
Hey, George, I'm about to start feeling real disappointed in you. I'm not feeling it yet, but I'm about to get there.
He didn't tell me before the event that he didn't plan on donating anything.
I'm incredibly disappointed.
I believe that. That sounds like him.
That is definitely
like
something
him.
he would do.
Yeah, George is awful.
The energy, the vibes we are giving off today.
Oh, dude, that is like...
You can kind of, like, on one side, you can kind of see that they are joking. But then I feel like there's truth to the things they are saying. Like, multiple of them are like, yeah, that's something George would do.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's kind of hard to tell if they're serious or not, though, because, like, their tone is a little bit
joking,
comedic. Yeah. So it can be read either way. Like, some of them are like, I think it was Tommy in it. It was like, I'm getting really disappointed in you. I'm not there yet, but I'm almost there. It's like, you're either not or you are, like, unless you're waiting for him to, like,
I feel like
do the
they
right
are
thing.
joking about it. Like, because they're all gonna, they're all joking about it. But I do feel like there are truth to the jokes.
Yeah. Like
they aren't taking it seriously as well, but, like, they're also saying some true characteristic
the
George
guy,
stuff,
George just doesn't seem like he knows how to react, maybe. I don't know if he's on the spectrum or whatever, and he's just, like, because, like you said, he's chronically, like, online. He doesn't understand maybe some of the more, like,
normal
real
people's
shit. Yeah.
emotions.
Like, I don't know. It's hard to tell, man. Like, unless you really know what he's like, I guess it's hard to say if he was like acting it up or like it was
and I feel like
a bit.
no one can talk about anyone online that is famous just because you actually don't know them in real life. Like
I think
you
some
watching
people make themselves more authentic online than others.
Yeah, but like the thing is that you watching hundreds of hours of someone online doesn't mean you actually are friends with them.
Oh no, it doesn't mean that you actually are friends with them, but depending on the
there's
person,
an actual word for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's parasocial relationships, right?
Yeah.
But like, you don't actually know them personally, but depending on the type of content that they make, you can get an indication of kind of what they're like in some slices of their life. Like, you know, like when we're on a podcast, like it's not the same as when we're just like chilling. Like we're kind of in presenter mode, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not the same as like just like when I'm playing Apex.
But
that
that goes with what I was saying. Is like you don't actually know them.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't. It's not that you don't actually know them. You only know them in that particular setting.
You know what they want you to see.
Yeah, or you just know a version of them.
Yeah.
Like I think
Tommy
it's hard.
in it, that's his persona. You know, him being annoying and joking around, that's his persona.
Because I watch him on podcasts and stuff like that as well. He's a pretty interesting guy, but like, I think like a podcast is more likely to be authentic, like versus like a stream for some people. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then now I guess with the whole gaming drama stuff, like NickMerks, have you seen what's happening?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go in about that. It's just a little bit too.
I know. I just want to say, like, my update on that is basically now that Tim the Tatman is also asking for his skin to be removed, and like a bunch of people have like backed up NickMerks in this, but it is a touchy drama, especially being in like Pride Month, effectively. Like, of course, it's gonna happen during Pride Month, I guess, but what are you gonna do? Like,
people are just doing people.
People are just doing people.
People are just people, man.
People are peopling. Oh, I love when people are peopling.
People are peopling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is Reddit. Seeing as we use Reddit.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. I kind of like briefly heard about the Reddit
blackout.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically.
I went on Reddit yesterday, and there was this page that didn't let me in, and I'm like, that's odd. Maybe I need to log in. So I logged in, and it still wasn't there. So I'm like, oh, never mind then.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Yeah.
And now I know why.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, so just to fill in the viewers, if they don't know, there's a Reddit blackout kind of going at the moment because Reddit, the company, has chosen to charge people to use their API, which is what programmers can use to link up services together. And there's a very large platform that uses that API, and they're charging per call to the server or request to the server. But one action or one person going from end to end doesn't just have one request. It has multiple requests.
Yeah.
And that for the biggest company who uses this is $4 billion in charges basically.
Yeah.
So it's forcing them to shut down. So I think kind of in support of a lot of the companies who are using these APIs to make Reddit usable, or using the API in their programs to make Reddit readable and usable, basically all these Reddit pages are started to black out and no longer post and move the communities and all kind of stuff until Reddit decides either run with it and lose the user base that they have, or go back on the charges that they're going to do, or restructure it at least.
Yeah.
But
I feel because Reddit is filled with people who have talent with programming and everything, I feel like someone out there in a community, they're just gonna make another Reddit that's called something else.
I guess Reddit is one of those things that's been around. It's got that legacy factor to it.
Yeah, but it's just like Twitch. If you cut an arm and a leg off of your
True.
users, they're gonna leave.
True. Twitch has been really fucking up recently. Holy
What is
fucking
going
shit.
on with this big culprits? You have
Yeah.
money already. Why do you
Well, no,
want
they
more from people
don't,
who
though.
can't even get money?
Twitch doesn't make money. Twitch has been losing money for the past like 10 years, right? So it's
but
not
in their
profitable.
affiliate, like, like partner programs, like they are earning, what, 60%?
Or 50-50. It's 50-50 split. So,
No, it was more. It was something more.
no, 40% went to Twitch, 60% went to users, the content creators.
But yeah, like other streaming platforms only take 10% or 20%.
Like, I think YouTube
And the
takes
Twitch
30.
and Twitch bath
What?
section, the Twitch hot tub section is making them a lot of money. So what are they complaining
Well,
about?
it's because of the cost of running a live streaming service that is high quality, low latency, and on and available all the time. It's a really expensive.
Yeah, but what's
thing
the
to do.
difference between Twitch and Kick now?
Well, this thing, Kick is going to have the same problem. The only reason that Kick is possibly able to fund it more is because they're backed by stake.com, which is just a gambling website. And like
Yeah, that's
they don't
true.
care about Kick being a long-term thing for content creators. They just want to cash out on as many users as they can, get them hooked onto gambling, and they probably don't care about it in like 10 or 15 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll just lose the money now because they'll gain it back tenfold through people
Mhm.
gambling. You know what I mean? And YouTube is different. Like YouTube is very content creator focused. Like, they have live streams, they have podcasts, they have the normal YouTubes, the shorts. They're trying to incorporate everything for discoverability, everything like that. Like Kick doesn't do anything for discoverability. Neither does Twitch. Like, the only thing they have on your side with Kick at the moment is that you might be one of the first people on there. But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you're gonna get discovered. You know what I mean? Like, I think it gives you this false sense of security where it's like, oh yeah, I can easily get monetized and then I get 90% of my revenue. But like, are you gonna grow? Like,
Yeah.
you still have to put in those fucking miles and do the run for fucking grow, and it's brutal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if streaming is gonna be sustainable long term.
I mean, we never know.
Yeah.
Like, technology is very in our lives nowadays, so who really knows?
All right.
But
Look,
on the not brighter side, but on a more interesting side of things, a 23-year-old industrial
Wait.
designer.
we are in bonus episode territory now, or bonus Patreon content. So it's either, do you want to put this as the last topic, or are we going to get everyone to come over to the Patreon?
Okay, I'll mention one last topic.
Yeah.
So, us talking about GeorgeNotFound and him being best friends with Dream.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just a couple of days ago, Dream came out saying he's gonna delete. He already did actually delete his face reveal video.
Yeah.
And he's gonna slowly delete his face reveals or anything with his face in it. This is because since his face reveal, he's been getting cyberbullied for his looks.
Oh, really?
So he is now gonna go faceless again.
I think it's too late. I don't think that's something you can go
The
back
thing
on.
is that, like, once you put something on the internet, it's gonna stay on the internet.
Yeah, everyone's got a version of his face now, like on their videos, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what he's going at. But his video, like, he made a skit.
Yeah.
You know, his two friends, like, George and Sapnap, like, came into his room and threw the mask at him and be like, "We need to make more money."
Oh.
So you need to put this on.
Imagine if his revenue has dropped just because he's showing his face.
Oh, it did.
Did
He
it?
got less views.
Ooh, interesting.
So he's not making as much from before. But that's like everything. That's like Beldathine stuff as well. It's like the mystery to a character online, like a persona online, keeps people entertained and wanting to watch you more.
True.
Once that thing is revealed, people will lose interest.
So where's our mystery? What is drawing people in to watch us?
How old do you think we are?
I feel like we've said it already in the podcast.
I don't think we've said it like specifically, but we did say that we do have some years between us.
Oh, true. Yeah, we have said that. Like we've grown up in different. Yeah, okay. I'm just not giving. That's the only thing that we can hold. We can grasp onto.
If anyone can get, the specifics, congrats, I guess.
Yeah. All right. I think you can't take it back like with Dream. There's like so many people did like videos on his face reveal that his face will be on YouTube. If everyone's like, oh, I forgot what he looked like, they'll just Google it now.
Yeah, someone else is already like putting it as a thumbnail, so it's all like. And
like you could just like deep fake him now too. You've got enough information to deep fake him. Like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now, if he was smart, he would get AI, deep fake himself, get the AI to make it look like he's playing the game, and never have to make content again.
That's true. The easiest way to make money is to pretend you're not there.
Okay. That's the end of our YouTube content. We're gonna be going over to the Patreon section now. So if you enjoyed this episode, at least like and subscribe. And if you liked it enough, you can join us over at the Patreon. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna be covering a beast influences, some landlord's wife who hates art, and a few other topics. So I'll see you over there. Peace.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.